Hey Pisces, welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Pisces. And as always, each general reads will take what resonates and of course leave what doesn't. So Pisces, in meditation, there's definitely an energy of a karmic cycle closing. So I do feel like you're leaving something behind. And I mean, the karmic is coming up, but you're leaving something behind. It's the key message here. But let's see what Spirit wants to give. I just feel like you're really focused on yourself, and your happiness. Like that's like the main, yeah, you deserve love wants to come out. That's the main energy. You're no longer allowing others to deceive you. It's also just like a sense of freedom. You know, the card Free Yourself showed up quite a few times. So that's why I feel like it's really definitely a Nine of Pentacles energy. What is all this? Oh my God. See, I knew it. So Free Yourself comes out again. What's in the bottom? Release the X. There goes the karmic. So there is a smoothing of old cycle and express your love wedding. Some of you were married to this person, but I just feel like a lot of you are moving on. Soulmate is back down again in the bottom, which was in the bottom when I originally shuffled. So there's a strong energy of a higher commitment, someone more aligned with you, someone more of a soulmate, and then there's a closure energy of an ex karmic cycle. So something's definitely concluding, whatever that is. Some of you may have been married to this person and have children. So usually this message here is time to take back control of your life. So it's just not allowing. I just don't. Feel a strong energy of just not allowing anything to interfere. I think that was your strong message last week as well. So let's get a message from this interference deck about this Free Yourself energy. What's going on with this Free Yourself spirit? Oh, okay. We've got clarity, right? Honesty, intentions, truth. So you're living out more of a truth. Silence, stillness, no words. This is where no contact. So if some of you have a narcissistic energy, just a toxic, you're freezing time in the sense of like you're just not giving it your energy, and now experiencing more joy and laughter, euphoria. You know, you're experiencing more joy. And I feel that with this honeymoon card, some of you may have been traveling, but just living a more peaceful state of mind. Yeah, so I do feel that strongly, but I guess those cards wanted to come out very quickly in terms of that energy. And honestly, that's the energy I feel. Let's see what's going on with this interference energy then. What's going on with this interference? Time. Yeah, so wait, cycles, infinity. This is definitely a closing chapter. We do have one day in the bottom. So this is where there's a clinging energy where the ex doesn't want to let go because of where you're going. So this pull away, this is a lot of energy, energies that are working here in terms of trying to weigh you down. And I do feel this is kind of a repeat of last week's reading, Pisces. Comment below if you guys, I don't remember at the moment, but let's get into this reading here. What else we have for Pisces and love? Beautiful. Yeah, so there goes that deception and envy. And it is an envious energy. You know, there's a jealous streak going on here. We have the egos triggered. We do have the strength card. Moving on. You are moving on. And I think someone's ego is being triggered. We have balance, justice. A lot of you, legal aspects, divorces. And then we have rejoice and celebration. That's where you're at with another person, or will be. Or if single, there's gonna be a celebration or just something to look forward to is kind of what I'm feeling. More of a peaceful state, you kind of being in your own energy and going about and enjoying life, and this toxic energy no longer interfering with you. So let's get more on the strength energy. Why the strength? Why the power here? Of course, there goes the Ten of Swords, the Devil, the Two of Wands, and the Three of Swords. This is definitely rejection here, an ego trigger, without a doubt. You know, someone knows you've moved on. It's a choice you've made, and letting go is not something they want to. Give me more on this Devil energy. Give me more on the Devil spirit. Yeah, exactly. Your farewells, goodbye, finality, closure. Again, we're talking about time. Time is running out, basically. Time has run out. It's not that it's running out. It's run out. This is it. This person has to come to terms. Give me more on the strength overall. Give me more on the strength. All of a sudden, they want to return. Yeah, release your ex. Free yourself. They want to return, forgiveness. But it's not real. This is a person who just has attachment issues, and it's just easier to cling than to face themselves, right? And that's just how people repeat cycles here. So give me more on this moving on. You are moving on again. Oh wow, yeah, see, this is why I say this is the Six of Swords energy for me. This is exactly what that is. This is the Six of Swords. It's moving on. You're moving on. A lot of you, like I said, done travels, enjoying yourself. Give me more on this moving on. Nine of Swords. Give me more on this moving on. Oof. So your ex's energy is coming out here because you're moving on. You're moving on. We know you're good. You're moving on to something better in your life. You know, these farewells, but the stress factor, this is the clinging energy, and also the elusive energy with this Seven of Swords energy. So this person, like, is definitely going through an emotional whirlwind, a state of depression here with the Hermit. You guys know I don't have to do reversals. You know, it's a lot of, it's definitely an emotional whirlwind here. Again, we're on the Seven of Cups. And we're on the Seven of Cups. Yeah, they know you're better off, right? You've drawn the line here with boundaries for them. So it's a very jealous energy. Give me more on this Nine of Swords. Why the Nine of Swords? Yeah. Differences. Incompatibility, conflict. So it's definitely an upheaval here, right? Shock. Apparently this person's shocked, because obviously no one moves on, and like these things are not sudden, right? But for some people it's a trigger. Yeah, so here mixed emotions, blocked emotions, cluttered. It's a trigger. So this is the emotional whirlwind that I'm talking about. They're cluttered. Their heart is fogged, and this is an emotionally unstable person based off of the triggering of your farewell, your goodbye, the closing of this cycle, the closure of the cycle. I mean, it's clearly Spirit is telling me it's done. And I feel, to me, these readings definitely, there's been so much about being done last week now, and I remember, and I feel like these readings have been serving so much of warnings of confirmation of this push forward energy for people who still kind of feel stuck, and it's almost like, keep going. Yeah, this is happening. It's validation, confirmation that this past is done, but your heart wants you to move forward, and in order to do this needs to be closed. So give more of this Justice. It's just, it would be a repeat cycle. That's all they want. They just want the cycles, right? Cycles. They just want the deja vu, the repeat of it. But here you go. Lovely. For anyone who wants to know about legal aspects, this is done. It's a time of transformation, and you've changed. And I feel like this has changed you as well, Pisces. For those who it's affected personally, this could also be someone you're dealing with and it's their person. It could be anywhere you're surrounding. You guys put where the shoe fits, but I just feel this is really causing a lot of changes. And yeah, feeling someone at a loss. It's a cycle ending. It's karma again with justice. Okay, more on this justice. Whoa. Two of Cups wants to show up, but there's too many cards. Spirit, be clear and concise. These cards are happy today. Okay, more on justice. Eight of Pentacles. So justice is going to be served here, and you're shifting your focus onto something much more. The next energy is the Nine of Pentacles after the Eight of Pentacles. Much more in alignment with the stability you wanted in your life. So give me more of this Eight of Pentacles. Pisces energy, there you go. You know, it's the work you've been putting in yourself, in your changes, in the stability you want. You've just kind of been making these life improvements, but also not losing faith, I feel here, Pisces, as well. You know, this also can indicate the person also's focus on you and the ending, but it doesn't matter because you're moving on. Obviously, all in divine timing. Look at that, Temperance in the World. All in divine timing. This is happening. It's, I mean, 4 major arcanas with this deck, and then 1 major arcana with this deck. So, well, 3 with this deck. 1. Anyways, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas. Clarifying 1 section here, which just means that things are getting better. Game on this 3 of Cups. Definitely an energy I'm enjoying to see. King of Pentacles, and there you go. I knew it. This is about your stability. You've got a commitment coming in. A lot of you, Pisces, have a beautiful relationship already, or it's coming in, or you're in preparation. What's on the other side of this freeing yourself is freedom. It's liberation. It's stability. Financial windfalls for a lot of you who are single, because you've just got so much more to look forward to. It's just a great energy. This Queen of Cups keeps showing up. So definitely a loving person for a lot of you. Could be a water sign, earth sign. But just this emotional stability that's coming in. Definitely higher levels of commitment. I just think a lot of you are moving on to something really great. It's definitely a soulmate. I mean, that's soulmate, higher levels of commitment. You're expressing your dating life, your current relationship. It's progressing. This past energy is done. A lot of you, it's because, again, maybe married, children involved, possibly. For a lot of you, I do feel that. And but this is about you being clear about what you want to. It's a very intentional living kind of energy. Give me more of this blockage. What are the blockages here? Yeah, senses. Yeah, use your intuition and sensitivity to inform yourself. That's the High Priestess. You've learned so much, and I feel like your senses have been speaking to you. So you know you're going to be better off. These boundaries, these lines you've created between this tall wall, this person won't be able to get through that. So let's see what the lessons behind this. What are the lessons? What's the lesson here for Pisces? Red flag. Tune in to the subtle energy. Yeah. So Spirit is saying constantly tune into your energies, your intuition, your sensitivity. You're a Pisces. You know, you get a lot energetically that speaks to you. So tune into the subtle energy you are receiving about this situation. Listen to the messages from your body. Trust your gut and your intuition. So two cards here telling you about your senses. Use your intuition and sensitivity to inform yourself. Spirit is screaming very loudly about how to go about this situation. You know, someone really is trying to block your blessings. And this isn't overnight though, you know, because we have Temperance and the World. And so although we know we seek farewells, there's a lot about cycle closures, clearly, with the Tens and the World, but it's divine timing. So there's going to be a time that you're going to have to kind of, that Devil shows up again, a time that you're going to have to wait on this. Give me more of this Temperance. Why this Temperance? Yeah. It's a waiting period. And I love that the Three of Cups, because this confirms the journey of where you need to go and where you need to focus. And then, of course, the Death, another ending card. So it's here. But I feel like your intuition knows it's here. I think the focus is to be careful on your reactions. Let's see some abundance, because I feel like there's other beautiful things happening in your life. So what's the abundance guidance? Let's focus on abundance as well here, Pisces. Yep, partnership, beautiful. That's exactly what's happening. Allow helpful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You're receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. So definitely screams a partnership. I'm going to get another abundance guidance for you, Pisces. And focus on your priorities, which is what Spirit is definitely saying. Your senses are informing you about situations, so energetically you understand. Also, not become reactive. So they want you to not allow it to shift your focus, right? So focus on your priorities. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention that they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. So definitely a shift in energy here, and your reaction to it and how much attention you give to it. So let's see other guidance, your last guidance here, Pisces. Take it slow. This is a time of slow movement. Take things one step at a time and watch your progress. By slowing things down, you will get the clarity you need. So don't let this situation fog your progress. And it's kind of like a slow living kind of concept that eventually you're going to get where it needs to go. It's going to take a little time. But as all this is happening, you're also changing with this double confirmation of death, because there's a lot of things that you're seeing, and you have to just kind of take it slow as well, because it could also be just as overwhelming as the transition. So I feel like Spirit is really just speaking to you in terms of like your energy and your anxiety, especially with focusing your priorities. Sometimes there are going to be days you might feel overwhelmed. And again, sensing your intuition, right? Your body tells you, Spirit is saying, receiving about the situation, listen to the messages from your body. Your body speaks a lot to you, and your emotional body as well. So I'm going to leave it there. Pisces, I love you. Please like, share, subscribe. Click the bell button if you enjoy my frequency. But remember, always relentlessly striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul. And I'm here to change you into the next message. Bye.